Have you ever questioned your doubt and really understood that it's just something that's easy to do, especially whenever we're faced with something difficult or we're faced with this unclear path, this uncertainty of what is to be because it's something that we can't see? That doubt just seeps in and kind of affirms that we won't be able to do what we want to do, achieve what we aspire to get or be. And that's real hard. And that's something I'm feeling right now. It's hard to believe when you can't see the magic behind the scenes. But even so, I'm choosing to show up. And if I can convey this message to you that you don't have to have it all figured out, you don't have to see it all right now. If anything, I hope you give yourself the grace, but also the space to allow yourself to be pleasantly surprised of the blessings, the experiences, the knowledge, people, or the resources that you need are coming your way. And it's only by allowing yourself to show up imperfectly as you are. And nothing comes from really just waiting around for these things. And it's not like you should change your life immediately or do something grand, big, or bold. But it starts with allowing you to just be sometimes and to do little things on the side. Because, man, we have lives. We either have a lot of people we feel obligated to care for, to make time for, jobs, school. And what I'm getting at is there's only so much you can do in a day, in a week. But at the same time, there's a lot you could do with your time. What's what we choose to do with it that allows us to create that belief, that sense of direction and alignment towards where we're at. And as I'm speaking this out loud, I am unlocking the idea of how often do we choose to actually do something small that moves the needle every day? And when we're in seasons of distraction and noise, in contemplation and waiting, it's perhaps in those moments and seasons, it's hard to believe where we'll be able to go, who we will be, and what we can achieve. But if we're doing things like showing up in any way that we can, not big or bold, just small, it's those little compounding things that you do, I feel like, really add up to the big picture, to that big change that we can't even see. I posted 3 videos here, and it's something I am really proud of. I'm not gonna lie to you, not seeing much growth after spending hours on those videos is demotivating. But to see the comments of the people who happen to come across the videos and resonate with it was like a nudge, a hug from the universe that it's gonna be all good. You got this. Keep going. And it's really comforting and encouraging. So for the few of you that may be watching this, especially to this point, thank you for allowing me to be on your journey. And I hope that as you're listening through this, you know that you're not alone, that you have something to believe in. Because even if you had a season of feeling like you did nothing, inevitably something will come out of it. You will wake up or learn a new perspective or a sense of understanding that because I spent that time doing all of that, it's time to lock in. It's time to do a bit more than I'm used to. And again, Doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be clear. Doesn't have to be bold or big. But it has to be a step towards what you really want. But it all begins with starting, even you can't see, even you don't believe. And you're already on that journey to continue, to forge the path ahead, to allow yourself to be pleasantly surprised, but to trust that even though it may be doubtful, I'm choosing to move forward. And I'd rather live a life of belief in what I'm doing than to feed into the doubts of doing nothing. Let this video, this message, if you will, be a sign for you to give yourself the grace and the permission to start anyways, to show up imperfectly, to keep moving, to allow yourself to enter the stage or the chapter of becoming that new 2.0 version, or not even that evolved or expanded person that you will always be. And that, maybe it isn't about figuring it out. It's about stepping forward to allow yourself to get closer to whatever you're moving towards. And you know what? Screw what the noise has been telling you. The doubts, the people, or even those self-limiting beliefs you have. Acknowledge them. And maybe you can't get rid of all of them, but work with them and prove them wrong. Prove yourself wrong. That you're going to get there. It's inevitable. And it's already going to be yours. More than you know. It's only yours. You choose to claim it so. I'm going to grow this thing I'm building here. I'm not just making videos. I'm taking my experiences and sharing them with the world in hopes that I can help you along your journey as much as I'm trying to figure it out on my journey. And as I'm figuring it out, come to understand that this is a lifelong thing. To endlessly create, to express, to inspire, to help, to transform the people along the way that I meet and hope to connect with. This will be a lifelong thing. And it doesn't happen when I hit a certain amount of subscribers. It doesn't matter how much money I make. It doesn't matter how many people I help. It just matters that I do what I feel called to. And the fact that I am answering this call and I can't see it all right now is what trusting really is. And I hope you do the same. And you know that belief and trust does not have to be strong or so undeniable for you to actually do it. Do it as in to trust and believe and move forward. I've said it many times already, but I'll keep saying it. Create. I dare you. You're going to be all right. And trust and believe who you are and where you are right now is where you need to be. Because inevitably, the things you want, you're going to eventually see and achieve. Best believe. You already know what it do, what it be. All right, I'm going to stop rhyming. Anyways, create. I dare you. I know this one was a bit different, but I really just wanted to speak and share how I'm feeling, but also for those feeling the same way to keep going. Thanks for being here, allowing me to be along your journey. Bye. Okay, bye.